Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Reality Simplified. Once again, I'm here with you all with another small talk on Iran and Israel. Imagine two countries who are never publicly close, but working together quietly behind the scene. And again, imagine same two countries turning enemies to each other, not slowly, but overnight. Now, the question is what changed? There was a time when things were pretty different. Not loud, not dramatic, just quiet cooperation. Back in 1950s and 60s, Iran was ruled by a king, Muhammad Reza Shah Pahlavi. That time, Iran was looking outward, trying to be connected, trying to be modern, and bring allies together. At the same time, Israel, a very young nation, was trying to survive in a very difficult region. So, something unexpected happened. Though they were different, they found common ground. What most people do not know is Iran was one of the few countries who quietly used to support Israel. There is another very interesting fact. Israel was established as an independent state in 1948, and Iran was one of the few countries who recognized Israel, and it was in 1950. There was no headline, there was no public announcement, but behind the scene, oil was flowing, information was being shared, a silent partnership was taking shape. There was no emotional bond, only mutual benefit. For a while, it was good enough. But under this calm surface, something else was growing. Inside Iran, a large part of the population, they started feeling uncomfortable. A large part of the Iranian population started to feel that the country was moving too close to the outside influence. And in this way, the country was losing its own identity. Slowly, this particular feeling was spreading out. And then, almost overnight, everything changed. In 1979, a revolution completely changed Iran. A religious leader, Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, returned and reshaped Iran's direction. The same country which used to work quietly with Israel now openly rejected Israel. This was not just political, this was ideological. What once was practical just turned unacceptable. In one symbolic move, Israeli presence in Tehran was removed and replaced. Israeli embassy in Tehran was closed and diplomats were sent back to Israel. The relationship did not slowly fade, it simply broke. And there was something new started to develop. It was not a direct war and it was not an open battle. Now, it started to turn more interesting. These two countries were not involved in any kind of direct fight with each other till now. The conflict started to move into shadows. Over time, this turned into be a more interesting struggle involving influence, alliance, and positioning. And today, the conflict is no longer political. Today, it involves cyber attack, intelligence operation, and indirect strike. So, when we look at to these two countries today, we see tension, we see opposition, but we don't see what was in the past. So, this is not the real question that how these two countries become enemies to each other. But the question is how quickly alliance can become opposition. Because in geopolitics, today's partner can become tomorrow's rival. With this, I have come to the end of another interesting story on Iran and Israel. Hope to see you all back again soon, and I'll present you more small interesting story. Thank you.